Ma'am, I'm late.
It's okay. Give me a ticket.
Your seat is B16. Here's your ticket. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
All right, passengers. You may take your seat because we're getting ready for liftoff.
Running to my flight cause I don't wanna miss it. If I miss my flight, gotta get another ticket. Cuba, Japan, Argentina, or DR. Gotta get my luggage cause I be going far. Kicking my feet up, I got a driver for this car. I ain't doing a thing cause it's my week off. Chilling on the boat, playing with the monkeys. I watch it just Valencia cause it's just looking fun.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Welcome aboard. Find your seats. You're riding first class, VIP. Become a royal rider. Join the membership. Just $199 to go on this trip. I stand alone. I fly above the drama. No time for hate, no time for karma. Spreading love and living life. Exploring the world by train, boat or flight. Join the chat for grown-up topics. No bumps, no trolls, no weird up shits. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Set that bell to all if you care. I'm just Valencia, your pilot of life. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Hey, welcome aboard, welcome aboard, welcome aboard, all my Royal Riders. How are you guys? So, I want to come and talk about these Menendez brothers that family just had a press conference, okay? So, I was watching the other day. Hit that like button, pay at the gate. Pay at the gate is really cheap. Just go ahead on pay at the gate. I was watching the little Netflix special on the Menendez brothers. I did not know that they had something brewing this soon, but I'm glad I'm kind of like, caught up on my Menendez news. Okay. So there was a brief press conference. The family wants the Menendez brothers out. So I want to know what you guys think, because watching the Netflix special, it kind of had me a little kind of confused, or I didn't know which way to go. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna say they're guilty. I'm not gonna say they need to stay in jail. I'm not gonna say they need to get out. It is what it is. This just, I'm just gonna let them just do their little thing. Let life just life for them. Whatever happens, happens. But in watching the special, it kind of contradicted itself, because at one point they showed the brothers as being helpless and naive and gullible and abused and frightened, and they showed them as being very weak and meek, and then they turned around and they showed them as being monsters. So that the little Netflix show really didn't do them any justice. So at one time I actually thought it was a comedy, because I'm like, why are they making it out to be so comical? Why are they being so dramatic on certain scenes? I don't know. So one thing, before I get into all of the, the deep down stuff, I'm gonna give some little lighthearted commentary for a minute. I did not know, and I think I just realized that Lyle was wearing a wig. And the reason I'm saying that is because they made it a big deal in the movie or in the little Netflix show. So at one point, it was like, okay, his hair was thinning, like his father made him insecure about his hair. Oh, his hair is falling out and all of this stuff here. So his father made him wear a wig. He didn't want to wear a wig. He said, I don't want to wear a wig. His father was like, you're going to wear this wig. And then later in the episodes when he was in prison, like he was obsessing over his wig, and he have to wash his wig, and he have to have this kind of glue and that kind of glue and this kind of tape. And, it was just all over the place. So I'm like, are you trying to help the brothers? You're trying to tell a story. I mean, what is it? Are they guilty or are they not guilty? I don't know. But they also had where the family rallied around them. Then the family turned on them. So I guess the family's rallying around them again right now. Because they did a press conference and they want the boys to get out of jail. They're saying that, the boys were abused and the boys should be out and yada yada yada. And I'm just wondering, and I'm just wondering, what do you guys think? You think it's time for them to get out? You think that, they did it. We know they did it. Everybody know they did it. They're not denying the fact that they did it. But do you think that time is served? If you're catching the replay, you guys drop down in the comments. Let me know. You think time is served? They've learned their lesson, or they paid back their debt to society from what they went through? Or do you think like they never should have been arrested in the first place? People just have their breaking point. So I'm not, this channel is a very interactive channel, so I don't come out here and just break the news and say, oh, the press conferences and they said this and this is going to happen in Discovery and this and that. I just really want to talk about the topics. I let the other people break it. You have a million people breaking the news, so I just want to come and talk about it. All right, so, and I'm just really wondering, I'm like, why now? I guess better now than never, but I'm just not understanding. How they can I don't want to say love someone. Love is love. Love is an action. If you love somebody, you're going to stick by them. But it's just, it's so many, like they said, over 20 family members gathered around to support the Menendez brothers and giving their statements to get out. So I'm wondering, guys, so if it was your family member, if it was your family member and they killed their parents, do you think you can forgive them and move on and just accept them like nothing ever happened? One of the family members, one person said, if he come to my door, I don't know whether, I think it was a lawyer, an attorney. It's like, if he come to my door and knock on my door, I would let him in. I would let him in my house. He's not a threat. Do you think a person could actually change? Because this is where I got messed up at. Because these brothers, were allegedly abused by their father, and the mother knew it. And in some portions of the Netflix series, they kind of made her look a little abusive as well. And they actually made her look, complicit in a lot of the things that the father was doing. And they made the mother look, very desperate and needy, and like, she'll do anything to keep her husband. And at one point the dad was sleeping with both of the sons, and he was sleeping with other women, and he was sleeping with other men. Like, they really made this dad out to be a monster. They really did. So I'm like, come on now. You can't make this man out to be a monster and a saint in the same damn movie. Like, what is going on? I'm not getting it. That little Netflix documentary or series did, not documentary, but that little Netflix show special did nothing for them. When I say nothing, I mean it did nothing for them. Do you hear me? So, and so they killed the dad, and of course they gave two different versions of what happened, maybe 3 or 4 different versions. The show was all over the place. So if I sound like I'm all over the place, it's because the damn show was all over the place. Okay, go ahead, if you want to watch it, go and watch it. But it was all over the place. So they made it like they were so innocent, and they feared for their lives. And then they showed a different aspect, like they didn't fear for their life, like they were the culprits, they were the villains, and they were the monsters. So I'm just wondering, do the family really feel like, okay, look, this is just, I know they did it. I don't believe my brother, touched the boys or did whatever to the boys. I don't believe Kitty, which is the mom, did any of that. But they've done their time. Enough is enough. Like, let's move on and let's get past it. I wonder if they feel like that, or deep down, do they really feel like these boys are innocent? Well, they're not boys anymore, they're men. But do they really feel like these men are innocent and we need to get them home? Like, this is a travesty and we need to get them home. So why now? Why now are they rallying and they have to have a big press conference? Okay, so if you want to rally behind him and you want to appeal and you want to get all you can do anything you have to do. You could submit all of these motions and hire all of these attorneys and private investigators. You can do all of that, but why hold a press conference? And see, that's what kind of hurt them in the beginning, because they wanted the limelight so bad. So like when the trial was going on, there were cameras allowed, and they had to look their best, and the show depicted them as being very superficial. They had to have the hair this way and that way and that way, and they I think one of them at some point even wanted some kind of makeup or something. So are they these superficial people that's detached from reality? These monsters, they have no emotions, that savagely off their parents for the money? Or are they really truly abused boys or men? I think only the boys would know. I think only the boys would know. And they made so many dumb mistakes. It's like they almost wanted to get caught. And let me tell you, if Eric would never have opened his mouth, they never would have gotten caught. They would have never been in jail. They would have never been in prison. So after this happened, Eric, who is like the younger of the two, I think he's like 2 years younger than his brother Kyle. Eric got this overwhelming sense of guilt, and he couldn't sleep, and he had to tell somebody, and I think he told more than one person. He told quite a few people, and so that's how it came back to them. But had it not been for him, they weren't even looking at them. They weren't even looking at him. So if you felt all of this guilt to go and confess to everybody and say, I did this, we did this, then won't you just sit there and do your time out, Why are you fighting the time? Just say, I did it. No, let me just take my medicine. Let me go do my time. Why are you fighting to get out? I mean, if you wanted to be out of jail, you could have just kept your mouth closed. Or let the police do their job. If they catch you, they catch you. But you literally opened your mouth and ran your mouth. You literally told on yourself because you had to get it out. What did you think was going to happen when you tell on yourself? What do you think was going to happen? They're going to say, oh, it's okay. You'll be okay. And you not do any jail time? Like, it's crazy. I don't know what they thought was going to happen. And then another thing they did that was really stupid was this wild, crazy shopping spree. I think they spent like was it like $170,000 in 5 days? Like, it was outrageous, the money that they spent in just a few days or a couple of weeks. Like, they really was just doing it up. You hear me? Just doing it up. So I'm wondering, like, what do you guys think? Do you think that they need to get out now? Time is served. Now, I know people that has done way less than that and got life or 95 to life that hasn't even offed anybody. And they can't get out. And these people savagely did this to both of their parents. And then went on this shopping spree. Had the wildest parties. But then only after, not only after they got caught, but after like the second trial. After the second trial is when, now we were, assaulted as kids. We were victimized as kids. Why didn't this come up in the first trial? Why didn't this come up in the interrogation? Why did this come up like literally months and months and months and months and months? I think it's maybe a year later. Why did this come up? So can you believe them now? Can you believe them now? Do you guys believe them now? I don't know. So I'm gonna watch this these Menendez brothers, only because, like I said, I just watched the series, and I go back over old stories sometimes just to do a follow up or just to like see where they are now or what's going on with them. And I did see this little show a few days ago, and that story was so big. They were like, there's always this big headline, right? There's always the big headline, the next hot story, the next thing that's going on. And they seem to enjoy the limelight. And in the Netflix series, it kind of showed them, it kind of made them like they were kind of jealous when the attention got off them and onto OJ. Like, that's crazy, isn't it? Like they actually kind of got jealous because they weren't getting any of the attention anymore. Everybody was following the OJ case, So there was this. I'm just wondering, like, what do you guys think? Let me know. I just wanted to come out here and just tell you, like, if you haven't watched the little show, then go ahead on and watch it and give me your thoughts. Drop down in the comments if you're catching this replay. Drop down in the comments and let me know, what do you think? Do you think the Menendez brothers have done enough time and it is time to come out? Or do you think they need to stay there and do their time, because that is the unspeakable? You don't do that to your parents and get to live a happy, normal life. You let me know, what do you think? And go back and look at all of those pictures. Now that I know Lyle was wearing the wig, like, I can't unsee it. I see the wig in every photo. So I guess that's one thing they should have left out, because I just cannot unsee it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, I am your captain, Jess Valencia. I just wanted to come out here real quick and, just to see what you guys think about this Lyle and Eric thing. Eric is the younger brother, and I don't even want to get into Eric. Well, they just made Eric out to be, oh my goodness, like he was just brainless and thoughtless and confused. He didn't know whether he was a man or a woman or a cat or a dog or white or black or short or tall. He just, like, Eric just was, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, it's so many different stories, and you see them depicted in so many different ways. You really don't know what to believe. You really don't know what to believe. So I don't know. If they let them out now, I know something. If you let these murderers out just because the family say, okay, we want them out, now I know something. Like, it cannot be that easy. It just cannot be that easy. If that's the case, Pookie and Ray Ray and all of the other ones around the corner is all going to be getting a whole lot of letters, and we're going to try to do some press conferences for them if it's just that easy. And they didn't even offer anybody, and they got to sit there and do their time. Like, it's crazy. But anyway, so I'm gonna go. I just want to come out here real quick and let you, and just see what you guys thought about that. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. I appreciate you so much. We are continuously growing. I do want to hit 2,500 by my birthday. My birthday is next month, so we have a little less than 200 more subscribers. So please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share if you care. I am your pilot of life, your captain, Jess Valencia. I'm signing out until next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention. Yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. Thanks for traveling with the Royal Riders. I hope you enjoyed your trip. Hit the cash app to leave your captain a tip. Join us next time to take a trip with some grown, mature people. Just living life, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe. Sharing like I've landed you safely. So goodbye, good night. than a tip. Join us next time to take a trip.